Farming Sim Day 4, 5, Episode 5, Episode 6. I'm confused. I think it's Episode 5. Well, hello and welcome to the channel, everybody. Today is the 5th, I want to say. Took a day off, so I'm kind of off on my days a little bit, but I think it's the 5th episode in the series for the live playthrough. We're going to go ahead and get this started. I think I got my music fixed finally. So you should be able to hear the great little chill hop thing that's right down here below my name, right down there. That should be where it's at. If you have any questions, just go over there. Chill hop is super dope. Great music, great people. Love it. But we're not here to talk about music today. We're here to do Farming Simulator. So what we're going to do first is look up here. I've got a tractor up here I should probably go to real quick. I don't want to set up. My voice just cracked. That sounded great. This one is going to have to auto collect. I'm just going to, I do not want to, yeah, I don't really think I want to set the, work with automatic, all that, multiple tool, one, rose, generate course. I just don't want to drive with the stone picker. It's kind of annoying, so I'd rather just let an AI worker do it. Because that's just better, if you ask me. Because they'll do it for me faster than I can do it. And gives me the option to do something else. I've got 32,000 in the bank for the moment, so we can just let it sit. I hate that wheat wasn't harvested from when they, I don't like that, but it's okay. Now I can get these fields up further. I don't want to use herbicide. I'd rather use, I'm going to have to. Weeds are too high, and here's medium weeds. I need herbicide in that field. So that'll be that one. Need to cut some more trees and logs down today. Gotta sell all this because I haven't sold that yet. So that's gonna be the next big thing, is selling all this and getting this wood taken care of properly. I wonder if I can upgrade this production yet or not. Let's see. It'll probably break me if I do, but yeah, no, it's probably gonna be $40,000. Because I do want to upgrade that to get a little more money in the system. But for now, let's take Gator. And I'm going to drop that trailer tension on this one, I think, and do something different with it. Or real quick. Nope, it won't. So being able to it not mean to do that. Oh, that's not right. You hear that bale real quick? We can put bale over here because they're both now silage, right? Gotta load back on. Go ahead and if we can, we'll get all this out of the way. It'll be 6. That's so that should be more than enough. It's not gonna like all. That trailer. Just yeah. Just looking at the weight distribution. This trailer is not toted for these one bit. So I'm gonna have to repair this trailer probably immediately after this one. The auto drive Discord's popping off again real quick. This one up to the selling point. Go there. Let it do its thing. Oh man, not do it that way though. That was messed up. It should have done that. That can go on its way. I think, well, that stone picker is done up top. It's gonna go from that field to the sugarcane field. Let me just check some soil type balances. Those are in the good zones. This one can use more fertilizer. This one can too. None in this. We're actually gonna go do that first. So get that out of the way because we can boost. I'm not super worried about the yield boost on the soybeans right now. I should be, but I'm not, because they're going to do 80% compared to 89 max right now. So let's get the well, damn, I just sent the gator off. Go get things, and I kind of needed to put liquid fertilizer in again, and I'll do it in a minute. It'll be all right. Now let's just go back and cut some more trees. That sounds like a great idea. Also, super strength off. I don't want that on right. All is it? 14.9. Okay. So again, the same as always, just 30 meters plus is the only ones we're cutting out of the way today and any other day for this time period. So hope let things grow a little bit around here. And there's 2 that'll go. Well, that was a big kickback off the power line. Okay. Play this one down. Or something blocked by it. Did what is. That link is to 10. Not gonna cost me anything on the air, but still. My first like 3-5 p stream, so we're gonna see how this goes. Not how it's gonna. Somewhere. But they grow like when they grow nice tall and they're barely an. It can't make a whole lot out of. Voices. I've had a stressful day, cracking a lot. I'm here. Work at 1 today, and decided was either take a nap, wake up around 5, not sleep tonight, or chill out for a bit for 2 hours like I did. Turn that back. Figure out stream stuff. So I was like, let's just get music in here. Let's make sure that's set up properly. This is not the right size tree, is it? No. Getting close on those, I think. But so I figured in the music setup issues I was having, forgot to put the source in the sources over there. So I just had it able to record music without being able to record music. Play it right there. Turn that back off. Don't cut nothing dumb up there. Here we go. Yeah, work was stressful, so I just was like, I want to put my effort, my pent up anger, not really anger, just more like it is anger. It's frustration at the day. But I was like, I want to get rid of that and go to get lost in a playthrough again. And I was contemplating streaming something else today, but what I may do is I may end up streaming twice today. I may stream this for a bit and then swap out. Hey, thanks for the follow. But hopefully audio issues are a little bit better now. If not, then someone let me know and we'll start troubleshooting live on air as we've been trying to do lately anyway. Pains of starting out or restarting, really. Started streaming, or was going to stream in 2020 when COVID hit, and then that ended because life got in the way. So we're back, and we're just gonna have fun doing our thing. Please don't shop the wrong thing. There we go. And I am gonna go through and start editing the VODs down to better help with content finding. But now, I'll cut it. I'm good, Justin. How are you today? That's part of the push outside. Let's see. That we'll go ahead and get strength back on. Slide those up all the way over. That's cool too. Put them in the new little landing zone we're making. A little land pad here. And it sounds like there's thunder outside again, so we may get a little rain and light show here in a minute. Perks of being in the rainy south is it always wants to rain. Even when it says it's not gonna rain, it's gonna rain. Glad to hear it, Justin. Just calling me. Yeah, I'm not answering that call. It's not a pressing person at the moment. Like spam. And the stream's going pretty good. Getting more issues sorted out every day. And every day it just gets slightly, like, it gets easier each time to kind of figure out what you're trying to do. But been doing pretty decent. Slow build up. And I also am seeing a pattern with this. I'm also seeing a pattern here with things that maybe we'll get. That's right. Putting on the thing again. Okay. I am in the southern US. It's about as much as I'm willing to give out at the moment. Should be enough trees for a full load. Not tall enough. That one is, though. There we go. Now I can kind of... phone helps a lot. That manager's there for me to help out. That helps a lot. 10 meters. Right there. What about you, my guy? Definitely need to get into the wood. Into the... Get paid Friday. I may end up just jumping and buying... Well, let me rephrase that. It is very hot right now. It's like 95 to 105 every day. Rain constantly. It's like every day, every other day we have rain now. Random times of the night. Very, yeah, it's just very wet down here sometimes. But, much as I don't always like it, kind of couldn't really see myself going anywhere else just yet. Just something about it is, I still haven't been able just to get out and go. I want to get out and go live in other states. Is it a custom banner, Justin? Or is it, what you thinking? I just cut down the wrong size tree, didn't I? Yep. All right, got one out of the way that I didn't want to get out, but okay. Thank you for the follow, Justin. Um, is it? I'm gonna just take a wild guess. It's probably between $20 and $40, and I've probably seen some of this art before because there's been like 3 or 4 bots in my chat lately. Is that what I'm gonna hear? Because while I appreciate the offer, no. But thank you though. Maybe in the future. Not super happy about the fact that I cut the wrong size tree down, but uh, that's gonna cost. Hmm. Up here. Oh, that's a lot of red on this map. I need to not have all that red up. And probably should also keep it off of that for here just a moment. All right. See here. Just a moment. There, I sent you a link in, or I sent you a whisper. Send you a server request first. I'm not gonna add people to my private Discord, but I will add you to the server just for now so we can kind of get through and open things up. That's kind of the next one, is actually adjusting out that and getting the Discord set up properly. Oh, hold up. One moment, chat. What's up, Nikki? My roommate's amazing. Brought in some food, so I'm gonna take a few minutes to eat, everybody. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Just wolf that food down. Here, let me check what you sent me, Justin. Because I have like the best roommates. So, pending. So, hey, Justin. I see your tag is as a musician. Do you also do music, or do you just do um banners and such? That's the thing. Yeah. And like I said, Justin, I probably won't be picking anything up right away, but maybe in a little bit. Ooh, you actually have a DeviantArt link. That's actually better than I was expecting. Hmm, that's actually okay. I'll definitely have to keep an eye on that because that actually looks pretty decent, dude. Like that does look pretty good. So, but yeah, if you do more than just music, or if you do music as well, that'd be awesome. Also, turned on the wrong audio. So yeah, Justin, that looks pretty cool. Do you also do music? I see it's in your handle, or you just art with an awesome tag as well. And let's see here. Like I said, best roommates ever bringing me in just some fish. I was not expecting food today. I was like, I'm probably just not gonna eat because I'm not feeling food right now. Almost like when you're stressed out, you don't want to eat. coursework. Close that and start it. All right. But yeah. So I think for right now, I probably will not, like I said, Justin, just because I'm doing this on um a negative budget, more or less, right now. So I don't really have the. I'm gonna turn my camera in a second. 'Cause I keep talking over here, and my camera's not there. It's now it's where it's at. I just didn't want to have as much of my bed in the background, but I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. So let me just do some more adjust. There we go. I can actually do it like that. That's a little bit better and a slightly better angle. But anyway, let's get out of this coursework tractor here. Get the main truck. Billy, what are you doing, bud? Being good over there? So we're gonna do a little quick Billy Dog stream. Go show a little Billy Dog. Billy Dog! Just a little Billy Dog. Yeah, got a little pupper in the room now, so and he's all excited. And yes, the landing is doing its job. Exactly what I wanted it to do. Oh, not that. That was supposed to happen. I was supposed to run over one of them. That's a full load. I kind of want to cut down a 14-footer. So get the extra 10 meters. Nothing that short. Skip that for now. Yeah. Hey, my encoding's overloaded. Like maybe we just. Hey YouTube, this is where the stream ends for you guys. Sorry about that. Hit me on Twitch, twitch.tv/PrinceCali1. Because it's an overloader encode is overloaded. So run a potato PC, you get potato PC results sometimes. But oh, it's still getting settings really quick. Why should I change that? There we go. That'll give me that'll help a little bit. If not, we will I'd also turn on video settings. Hold on. See if I can do that slightly. video. I won't let me do anything while I am in stream, so I have to do that in a minute. It's probably gonna be choppy for a second. Let me may need to end the stream here in a minute. We'll see. But for now, let's just get back to doing this. Oh, the log shifted again. Rid of the course play icon. Leave auto drive up for now. And I realized last playthrough or last session that I do not need to unload the wood. Oh. Ah, every time. That is like... That's going to be the new screen grab right there. That's the wrong one, so that one. There we go. That is the everyday occurrence. Happens in the same spot. Flip this truck over. Okay, no, don't need to rotate that one. Way. Oh, nothing far. There we go. Yeah, that's probably the only thing I don't really like about the man truck so far is that it is easy to tip. The Mack trucks aren't easy. Give up. Oh, and I'm about to try to have to do something different with the truck. Rotate. Doesn't want to do right because the mouse is okay. Do for now. One little bump and it does not. It's is not liking load at all. That'll give me, let's put this back to the wood load. One out of there and go. Pick up. Yeah, man, I'm looking at your work and it looks pretty good. Looks pretty solid. And the last person that had something for me had a it didn't look, I mean, it looked good, but it just didn't look like something I'd be interested in getting into because it was kind of just looked like copy pasta more or less, and I didn't really like it. Felt kind of spammy in body. But oh, don't start loud now, Bill. Well, far. Open the door open so you can get in and out. Don't all rally at the window. I haven't seen my window in a while. Yeah, your DeviantArt page looks pretty good, dude. I will definitely have to, like I said, get back to you on that. And I also want to go ahead and say to you, Justin, thank you for not just trying to instantly come in and spam a link and instantly trying to sell things out. You're actually doing it the way I'd kind of like you to, which is actually engage with the creator before you try to just sell them with your stuff, which A+ on that, my guy. You're doing great. And I will definitely consider what you got. But it's just gonna be, it's a wait right now for me because I've got other bills I got to take care of before I can really invest heavily into that at the moment. But again, I thank you. Also think I'm going to change the sleep days on here where I wake up a little bit later. Because right now, can't see anymore. Nope, that's going to bring up my capture. Thought it might be. That's just Alt-Z. Okay. There we go. Now I can change it up because I did the wrong thing. I don't think I can take these bales. No, it's not designed to take bales. Okay, cool. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way then. You. Right there. You. Right there. Open the bale. Cool. Those are loaded. This is not at all a safe or stable. And all right, Justin. We're gonna go ahead and try to keep off of here by not on my feed when I open my phone up every time. All right. So give you a let you know, man, that if you keep spamming in the channel for me to try to buy your stuff, I will go ahead and block you. Okay? I don't want to, but I will. Alright? I'm in a non-block people up kind of way right now. I don't really want to do that, but don't make me, okay? Because, like I said, I like what you have to offer, but I do not have and do not wish to pursue it at this moment. Let's put it that way. Get rid of that. And let's just go ahead and send you up to the selling points as well. This is going to be a needs to horseplay finished its work. And I need to get rid of these stones. Where am I going to take them? I don't have a debris. There's one up on... I think there's one up here at the shell point. Debris crusher? No, there's not. I don't want to buy one either. Unload these on the farm. Hold up, I have two things I want to check out. One, I want to see if I can update this sawmill. Then I want to see if I can find a storage location for these rocks. Right. Slime production cost $30,000, and I think it's not going to make me any money at the time scale, but it will later on in the future. So it will make money later. For now, this is gonna be the farmhouse probably. Let's put this on a location that'll be accessible to all at some point, like right there. Zoom in on it real quick. We got unload, load, and the point right there. I want to put it, check the auto drive before I put anything over there except to adjust around it at that point. If I come down here with it, I'd rather not put it down there. And it's almost not worth it at this too early still for that. That'd be a very dodgy thing to do. I'd honestly rather put in the firewood production chain first. I think I'd rather spend the 40 on that and just go kick these rocks somewhere else. Trailer shop, sugar mills. There's like a plain old debris crusher on. I'm gonna have to actually buy. Large sawmill is going to come up at some two. Pellet press wheel, open air garden distribution. What happens? Interactive production. That's how you make ketchup. Okay, there are little weird things on learn. It's all new stuff. Unfortunately, I have to close my door over here. All right. That should help out a little bit with the audio now too, because it's not going to be echoing outside of the room. But that sell points up for those. However, There is a lot of wood on this map, and wouldn't be a crazy thing to want to go ahead and get firewood going, but I might want to wait. That would give me, yeah, wait on that. Just for now, we'll find a spot to unload these rocks. It's sense. Not hit the truck, please. In fact, here. Hold it. I can unload it. Alright. Neither one of those does anything. R and shift R. Nope, looks like I have to basically just find a spot to sell it. Gonna happen right now. So, stone picker. I think. Please tell me I leased that. Didn't buy it. Yeah, I leased it. I'd rather not the stone in it, as I have the whole shirt on this camera. Nice. My arms don't hit right now. Well, the shirt don't hit. It's the old shirt, but yeah, we will deal with the leasing issue later. Now that we're gonna drop this off, we're gonna go hold it, drop it over here. There is not being used right now. Here's another. This should. Let me see. What would be a better place to sell the silage at? Locations. Oh, there's only one location for silage. Fluctuation prices. Oh, it just tanked. Gonna tank next month. Okay. So. Only 29,000. That's got 30 grand. Bad. Kind of a guess point there. Sweet. Alright, so now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unload that. Unload that. Get in here to the six by four combinations for it. Scale can the basic wagon. Basic wagon forestry. Gonna add a little bit of extra space to it. Main color green, but that'll give me a little bit more space on the back end. Buy it out. I might also. Oh, I need to get those properties. Plant those. Poplar's not going to grow if I plant it. I have to wait until next month. Not next month, January. So long to wait. But most realism I play with is seasonal growth and all the basics. I can that on. load on trailer still. That and because not do that. That looks very janky, but do. This back to. Let's send it back home. Make it drive a really weird route. That comes back, I'll get my fertilizer back on it. Although, like, I want to get through a whole day per stream, so about 2 to 3 hour stream, get through a day. Like, right now, there's not an insane amount to do, because all the farm is basically here. Let me just get in the shop and do what I shouldn't do. Least items. No used vehicles right now. Wow. That's new. Sugarcane. Okay. Cane. Going to be a very heavy investment for sugarcane and probably for poplar too. Bio baler is the option there. That's a tree planter. I mean, I need that anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and, because I do own a few things for that, get this. I do need it. Now let me get forestry started easier. Not gonna get the bumper. Not gonna get that one. Need anything else off of here yet? Go up here to the shop and go into the sugarcane tech this way. Grape tech. Potato techs. Stone picker, sugarcane. Again, not doing that just yet, but it's only $250 for the add-on, which is great. There's a double row billiter. Ooh, I am not making that purchase anytime soon. Which one comes up next though in the plantable stages? That'd be helpful to know, huh? Okay, sugarcane. Not plantable until March, so got a while. Poplar, also not plantable any longer. But these other trees can be planted. So let's see. Here, I'm gonna take you up to the shop, pick up some. I guess we're gonna pick up a couple of things, aren't we? And then I guess maybe spread fertilizer and stuff through here. I still haven't. I did not think to look up how to improve forestry yields. So that seems like it's really far away. That's a little bit better. That's a little closer to where I want it to be at. And my voice just started popping. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to. There's a few good trees. There's a lot of good trees here still, but I want to start replanting. And yeah, I don't know if I need what all I have to do to let's see. On Nadenthal, I planted some trees, and then I kind of quit that playthrough. To start streaming this. So I don't know how long it's gonna take those trees to fully grow. I know they were still saplings when I planted them last played, which was like 2 weeks ago, and I want to say that I did not see any growth out of them yet in the month that I'd played through it after planting them. But this is the most I've done to like actively plant, grow, and just build things better. was this one. So one thing that I did learn about this is that while yes, it is only able to take technically one thing at a time, you can change that. You can load. If you just hit the R button there and then hit E, what you can do is you can grab this one, Cypress, and you can just set it up here. And it'll stay. If you set it in the right spot, it'll stay. I was getting them up here 2 at a time. At least let me get it transported back to the farm, I hope. If it stays there, it's great. If it doesn't, I'll have to jump off and get it. Okay. New plan. Rotate and just do. I need to actually. Unload should be. Doesn't matter. I don't own the property anyway. Let's go ahead and get this cypress back to the property. And all right, I'm gonna send a truck over here to pick this up. Maybe. Unless I can make it work. That might actually stay there. Sometimes it's all about trying to figure out how to game the physics system a little bit. That's your exploit for the day, is the physics system can be broken on this game in a great number of ways. Just by doing things like this. Like, no trailer? No problem. Get you a proper tractor. Also, I have never used JCB in any of my plays. I strictly do like John Deere, the Deutz-Fahr when it's part of the starting farm thing. And I'll use Kloss. Love the Kloss harvester system. Krone is my definite for grass cutting. Love the Krone stuff for that. And I guess if you really think about it, the reason why is, look at my color scheme on stream. If you look at my channel, if you look at most of what I do, most of the things that I change or will have on here color wise will be green. Green's my color. Like, it's always been my color. It's what I like. It's what I do. So kind of why I buy the John Deere. Plus, I'm used to those brands. Those are like American brands, like Massey Ferguson's another one, Kubota. But I don't like Kubota because the orange is like that burnt orange, and it just doesn't. Those can stay there. That's fine. We'll just pick them back up and put them with stuff over here. I don't think they'll go in here, but no, they won't. Oh, for a second they might. Like, oh god, they will. I can set them up top and pull them down later. Get some off the ground. Now, let me I may actually kind of pop up a YouTube video real quick and just kind of watch it. Like, can you do all this stuff for that? And it would probably be Farmer Cop, because he would be the one to have the oh, Billy. All right. I also need to get a better microphone so I can actually tap to mute. Almost like I want to slowly get better. Add that marker, but well. Now, let's see. Go down to the help section. Terrible farming, that's the terrible crops. Is not what I'm looking for here. So again, we will be doing chaff and silage this playthrough as well, because that does make killer money. Tree types. You keep the ciphers, harvest chainsaw, wood harvesting machinery, deciduous are all cut by hand. Cypress are cut with chainsaw too. Conifers can be cut with a harvester. Oh, the tree harvester. I got you. Okay. So I'm cool cutting cypress by. Okay, so that kind of that somewhat helps. That tells you like the things a little bit. Unlike crops, which you don't have to prepare your fields, you can use any type of soil. No need to cultivating, plowing, fertilizer, pesticides. I'm sure there's probably a way to actually increase the yield, though. Not really increase, but make it do better. I'm sure someone's found a way to do it. And between 2 and 24 days in-game day periods. Okay, so like, which ones are what? Which ones like that's a wide range of. Hey, could have a 2-day growth in game. You could have 2-year growth thing, or a 24-day. That's a lot. That's a big variation for like 8 things. I mean, I guess it's not huge. I know for a fact what I can do is I can look up a video on it. I might just do that, just see, because I know that's gonna be a which one's growing first, which one grows fastest, and all that. Deciduous tree, trash. Good for a little bit though. There's places good production. And okay, so I mean, it doesn't really. This is like looking up YouTube help. It's like, hey, between 2 and 24 in-game days. That's not very helpful. I'm gonna do a quick save though, just to get that out of the way. Yeah. I also like that it heals you like spending money. Oh, I forget that's part of it. Okay. So I don't have to prepare anything, and I'm growing cypress. So you know where cypress looks really good? Along the water. Here and just lower that. I'm actually gonna run over there and grab those seeds because they will stay on there for the most part while I run this. I may also be taking a relatively break here. They're relatively short, be like 20-30 minutes here in an hour. So I can take a little break, get off stream for a bit, and then wow, it's like they fit on top of each other. There are too many trees. Cut some down first. Make me do that differently. They just axe the trees out on this map. They have so those didn't go anywhere. Over this way and see. Maybe line up around around the mill, perhaps. Oh no, it's just too many trees. I think on the whole property, the whole map's got too many trees. Um, Run down here and try it again in a more open area. Because otherwise, I'll be selling this right back into the shop as my second sketchy financial decision of the game. Okay. Well, we're not gonna not grow the cypress. Hey Daisy, how are you? Don't need that more. Not using that. All right, so too many trees on this map at the moment for me to be able to plant these. All right. We'll go drop this back over at the house, at the abode farm, and then we'll just start cutting down trees like crazy. Looks like Team Elements decided to pick up. Stay on there for a minute. You just stay right where you are. That's cool. Already had my daily allotment of people trying to sell me panels today, so I will go ahead and respectfully ask that you do not push to try to sell anymore here. Please and thank you. But got stuck in. Do it this way. There. Now I can put it where I want it. Maybe. There. That'll work. Alright. Thanks, Daisy, because, like, as I said earlier, I'm not interested right now, but maybe in the future. But that is cool. What kind of, I'll bite a little bit. What kind of panels you make? What kind of stuff you make? Like, is it just panels, emotes, things like that, or do you do a whole bunch of want to run that way? A whole bunch of other stuff. Also, I think I've seen you around Twitch a couple times before. Aren't you I don't know if I've seen you anywhere. I don't know. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. But let's get this over here. We'll go cut some more trees down. And my looks like we're having more connection issues potentially. That'll be great. Yeah, because like there is no reason to do any of that here. Okay, cool. So I don't have to actually. How do I want to lay these down? What's the? That's pretty cool. Do you what are your emote what do emotes run? Because like I know most scenes are panels are usually 20 to 40, so emote's probably gonna be a package for like what 3 for 20, something like that. If it's something super easy, otherwise it's probably gonna be like 2 for 20, which would be more apt, $10 a pop. But I don't do that kind of art. It's been forever since I was actually in a position to do it as well, so I gave up my Photoshop and my all that a while back. Just was your general run prices, yeah. Like what you normally run them for emotes and things. I am trying to get a feel out for when I do decide to buy of who I'm gonna go to. You're also the first one to be like not just ask it, you're not just tell them the price up front, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna put those right there. I'm gonna lay a bunch of these. All these are too short. Only 3. Where's the 4th one at? Nope, it only gave me 3. That's right. It's a 33 meter. That makes total sense. Yeah, that does make more. It's the same thing with like my roommate and I do carpentry as well, so I get like having to set prices depending on what it is. You'd be surprised at how many different prices you can get for a door. Yeah, and of course anime is premium, and I'm, as you can see, very small channel, very much not gonna be springing for animated at the moment. Um, maybe in the future though. Just gotta keep going at it. You're gonna stay there. Sweet. Probably the second chillest person I've had in chat in a couple of days, honestly, on that. Like, I guess it also kind of helps when I put a blanket statement out at like the very first person to throw a link in. I'm like, yep, you will be banned. So, yeah, again, really cool people I've had in today. And I appreciate you just being like real chill about it too. Because most people are trying to just push, 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 and that's just like, especially when someone says they're not interested at the moment, but maybe later, and they keep going, that's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's 5 logs. That would have been wild if I could do that. Tree's too short. It's a deer. Feed that deer. Come on, pet the deer. Come on, pet the deer. Deer. Just a little deer. But something I did do today was I decided to set up the rest of my scenes on OBS to hopefully, when I say hopefully, isn't like it's not gonna happen, like, but I can, yeah. I might actively have to go play. I might have to actually go play the hunter later on. I do that next stream I do today if I do a second one. Or I did start a new game in Farthest Frontier last night as well. Yeah. And yeah, thank you so much for actually understanding and not feeling kind of like body about it. Because just, we're all people trying to do our thing, you know? All right, that one's too short. Okay, one of these is the right height. Not you. You. Means the way to cut this down is going to be that way. And let's still throw the... Doesn't throw it very far. Turn that panel back off. I forgot to turn on. Port tree. Port tree. Yes. Oh, wow. It looked like it was just taller than the other one. Done. I may need to go. Do I own another trees yet? No. Also feel like I have not visited all of this. Way to mark. Got a few. first because work later. Laid down. Of that. Laid down. That one's good. Well, okay then. Clear these stumps out of the way. There we go. Right spot. Out on my end. Hello, Arnold. How are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, so these trees are all prepped and ready to go. 14-footer mic. Okay. That'll be the right. Don't go that way with it. Okay. Let me check something real quick on my. Not only have I heard this before, I just like heard the song and was like, where have I heard that? Then it just hit me. Oh, that's a game track. Or not a game track, but used in indie game tracks. So again, shout out to Chill Hop for all the dope music. Definitely made getting it set up properly today was the big thing. That took. Make sure you check your sources when you're doing things, otherwise you'll get put it in the wrong spot. Good to hear, man. Glad to see you're doing good. Here's your slice. Today has mostly been logging sim, not farming sim, but turn super strength back on, so I actually hold on to that. Go that way with it. I'm gonna go that way with it. Never mind. Be the issue now. rotate. This good. Decent little pickup now. 5, 6 tree. 5. More money for the sawmill. 4 logs for the sawmill. Because I think now that I've updated that, or upgraded that rather, that I don't need to really sell too much more. Make more money just selling the planks. Is there too. Definitely 5. Maybe 6. Make sure I turn this tractor off. No fuel consumption if I help it. Wrong truck. There we go. I've got logs laid down. I've got logs laid down. Just noticed that. Way more than 5 down. I got little one? No, it did not. No, it did. Oh, I don't like that little. No. Up. There. Yeah, I do. Quite a bit. Like, I think right now I'm sitting at 280 hours in this game, and I decided to do my first live playthrough being start from scratch with a more or less with a farm that is non-existent. So played the Forgotten Lands on here. It is more or less that you start out with nothing here if you do the hard mode like I did. You get your starter equipment, you all gotta be repaired. Go from there. Once it's fixed, it's great. But it's yeah, I do rather enjoy the farming on here. Always been I've always worked in agriculture fields more or less. Whether it was growing up doing basic farm stuff with my parents, planting fields and shit, doing that with like that was mostly for hunting. It wasn't like big agricultural stuff, but you kind of learn how to do all of it as you come up growing up where I grew up at. So then you just have to learn the other tricks and secrets of it as you when you actually want to be a farmer. And if you're ever in the southern United States, there's a lot of farmers here. There's not really a need to go be a farmer IRL. But this is the most chill and relaxed thing I can think of doing most days. I want to come home and just get lost for a couple hours, or for, I think it has been in the past 9 hours. Just forego your sleep and play this game. It's just relaxing. A very relaxing game to play. Even when I've never, deer almost got hit. I've never actually had it be stressful. Well, I take that back. I don't like potato farming and root crop farming on here because it does take forever. Don't fall. Thank you. Small victory. It's the second time it hasn't fallen today. But load this in. Into the there. Go. We get the rest of those out of there now. What's our... We already got 2 planks up here. 80,000 liters. Okay. Good amount. Is it? I do actually want to hold off on that for a moment. Let's unload all the gator stuff over here. We'll unload it by that. Jackknife the trailer like crazy. And drop that trailer. Honestly, drop that too. On this. I have nitrogen. Yeah, I've got plenty. All right. Go ahead and the second bout for the crop. Oh, it kind of looks like it might first. Oh, that's right. It's soybeans. Duh. Doesn't need anything additional. I still highly like soybeans. They don't require fertilizer, yet it tells you on the map it needs fertilizer. Soybeans are a super weird crop. May get a forage harvester and cut those because they're at the growth stage. They can levels. Session. Perfect. All right. Make a new. Let's see. Got seeds. Got the stuff to do it. I could make a field over here. Could expand the grass field. Not sure. Just figure that out. I may indeed go ahead and make another field this season. What would I plant on it? Nothing's plantable. Wheat and barley are plantable. Plant a wheat field. Plantable, not sides. Anything else over that way? Grass. Plant all in November. Oilseed radish. Now that. About the radish though. Is in it now. I hold off on it. Might do that. Hitting the marker here for 2 hours, so probably not gonna. Probably will just pause or take a quick break here in a bit and come back shortly. But I think for now, instead of me wasting more time, let's go to real quick. Been over here all day. Always try to make your goals in the game crazy, because it makes it to where you have something crazy to strive for. Even though right now I'm kind of like, I need something to do on this map. I think I'm gonna make a new field, or go cut some more grass. Could cut the grass for a little while. Also, you here. Take you back to the wood loading zone so you're in position for when I want to cut more trees. Yeah. The man is a great little truck to drive, but it is a pain on that. Remember my dad used to drive cab over. He had a nice, let's see, he had a yellow Peterbilt that was a full cab or full length. He had a, I want to say it was a one of the old Mac pull cab overs where you used to, like, to get to the engine in this, you got to basically, we'll come back here and there's little straps or little clips that used to be right here, like right in here. Unclip those, and then basically the whole front end comes down, so it all just kind of come this way. And I didn't particularly care for that truck because it felt weird being like, one, over the engine, and two, having no space on the front. However, his the old yellow Peterbilt he had when I was a little kid, like I was less than 5. I was younger than 5 at that point. I got pictures of that one. We took trips in that thing all over because he still kind of owned it. And then got, or he in his last job he had before he retired, he was in a 2015 Peterbilt, I want to say. No, it wasn't 2015 because it was 2012 Peterbilt. It was a relatively new Peterbilt, 2012, and loved it. Long, had that extended engine bay, so it's just a real long looking truck. Optimus Prime, basically, what it was. But it wasn't the color scheme, and it wasn't quite as, Optimus is a Mac, isn't he? Or just, no, Optimus is Pete, and yeah, Megatron's a, that's right, I think. I'm gonna have somebody come after me. I'm not even sorry, because still, it's great though. But that was 2012. Was nice. I love that thing. And then I really wish they had Peterbilts in the game, but they don't. And if you get the mods that give you the American trucks, you don't get a Peterbilt, which kind of sucks. And the keybinds mess everything else up, so you can't really use them for anything. I think the one that I had, they put in an adjustment for the mirrors on the same keybind as to turn something off and on. Like it was like, I want to say they put it on, they put it on X for something, or on, no, they put it on Z, and you had to have Z to change your trailer compartments to unload with, so you couldn't use it. So that was like my first disappointment with the mods at that point. Was just, oh man, I wish these trucks worked because they would be great. That's what I wanted to do, was just like, I'm doing homage to my dad who passed 2 years ago. Have a Pete, paint the same color, and make things kind of work with that. But that's not going to happen for the foreseeable future until I find a better mod for it. And I don't know, I might do a, there might be a playthrough at some point. Might swap back and forth between this and another one. Gonna do an kind of do a thing for my um the, you know, in memoriam of him, by all the old equipment we had at the house for our properties that we cut and worked on and planted and did everything with. He's coming down. Gonna be in the way. I think that's the next goal, is definitely gonna do something to say, hey dad, thanks for all the times growing up, you know. I didn't really have the greatest relationship with my dad, but now that some time's passed, kind of realized it's not, you miss him. All right, this tractor's off. This one's definitely off. Waits. We'll clean this off. I'm not gonna clean that off actually. And not doing that. Screw it. We're gonna put another field. Do that. I should probably put. Isn't the Deutz my biggest one, or is it the I want to say it's the Deutz. 725 over the, or is it the Massey? Might be the Massey. I'm running this plow. Oh, Bill was right. It's the Deutz. Okay. We'll unload the Azaria for that precision farming stuff that I don't need at the moment. So I'm gonna create a custom field real quick. There. Gonna be perfectly straight? Of course not. We're gonna fix that in a minute. Don't like that at all. No, don't save it. And see, my keybinds are also kind of messed up. They don't, backspace isn't working for that because I think there's a mod that's conflicting somewhere. There we go. Save that. Save it as Force 1, and then we'll rename it to Grain Mill Field. That way it's, when I go to look for things, or when I do my auto, I do my routes around here again, which may as well do routes next. You want to watch auto drive get set up for an hour and a half? It's the most boring thing sometimes, but also not at all boring to me. Little things like that. There's a 1 acre field now. Let's go to do a soil sample. I think it took a soil sample from here last session, but I don't remember, so we're going to do it again. But now let's get over here and just X do it. Soil sample. Off the edge of the grain mill. Right in the middle of it. There. Here. One right around there, which is really too close. But if you look at the map in a second, let's see. If you go over here to precision farming, those soil types can literally be 5 feet off. Never noticed if you didn't do it. Didn't mean to put that one down, but I'll buy the details for it. Hold it. Drop this off. Yeah, another good part about having tractors being so far away or fields further away is you do get to kill a little bit of time driving. But I think what I'm going to do with that field up there is it almost seems like a waste to do oilseed radish right now. It's like I'd love to, but then I can't plant anything. Well, yeah, I could do an oil, but not by November. I'm definitely not planting cotton anymore. That's just that's another crop that's kind of a pain to deal with at times, because you'd have to have this very specific harvesting equipment for that, and it's just like harvesting equipment for potatoes you can get for under $100,000, and it's going to take you forever no matter what. That's like a $500,000 machine that you have to buy. So let's go Cotton Tech. That's a mod, so that's not really. So that is okay, that's like giant cotton. Oh, and it'll give you the full customization amount. So yeah, this is actively not going to be used. Because numbers? What do you mean numbers? But oh, you got numbers right there. Okay. Yeah, if you were trying to put I could see it. Probably in. We'll do basic. How about that? Just all basic. And this one's still gonna be over $500,000. The one again, keeper mod, the actual base game John Deere. CP 690. So much money down there. Like my screen's covering it, but that's $847,000. Which I should probably move. No, I'm trying to think where I want to move my overlay to. It's gonna be in the way there for the shop and for the mini map. Which, I mean, mini map's not really important for you guys as it is for me. But yeah, that selling price, I might have to change that screen a little bit so you can see that. But what I am going to do before I go any farther is I'm going to unload these. Then I'm going to take probably a quick 10 minute break maybe. Maybe 15, we'll see. I'm going to pause up for a minute. I may actually, for video's sake, cut this down. No, I'll splice the videos together later. I'll do that later. Although, don't fold, unload. Wrong thing. Factor it's tiny. Wow. Then I need cultivator too, I suppose. Take the stone picker for sure. I wouldn't hurt to take a trailer. Then cut those back. There we go. This will go. We'll need all of this. Invariably. Load it on here. I don't know if I have any lime in there. Yeah, I've got. That's full. Okay. Let me back up. Not on top of things. That's only slight. I need to get a loader trailer next. Haul things around and actually. Alright, let's take the crabs down. Yeah. Bug a little. I will run this over there. Do I want to set the auto drive up now? Before I go any farther with? Not with this, I don't. Set auto drive up with. See, we've got up from our wide as possible, just ensure that we safely traverse this area. I'm gonna have to clear some more trees out, obviously. I'm gonna widen this road out at some point in the future too. Now let me get this to like right up here by the grain mill. And that'll be the first stop. Won't even be the field, it'll be the grain mill. Stop recording really quick. Change that target to grain farm. Then we will gladly begin recording again. Go around the grain mill. Avoid the poplar fields. Come back down. And this time we'll be on the road. This way we can kind of hopefully get through here easily with wide stuff, because like I'll be bringing harvesters through here, trucks and trailers, so That should be okay. Slow up, and there we go. I still clipped it. All right. Stop the recording on that again. Now let's see. Where does it end? Go. You. Is that the right connection point? Yes. Okay, sweet. So that means they're basically only coming to, won't be able to auto drive any other way until I set it up. But that at least gives me a little here. Leads off to nowhere for a moment, but has a purpose. Pull it over here more. Pull that over here. Actually, smoother curve, smoother curve. There. No longer want that. We'll slide that out. Slide that up for a second. Slide that up. That up. Back. There. There. That way, they can drive in from the grain mill. Once they link back in on this track, they more or less cut over here, and they can turn around right here. That way and that way, perfect. Okay, that'll at least let me get my stuff sent up to the grain mill easier. I do that. Let me just that off, run that real quick. But it does. I have to unfold and fold everything. That's why I did it while it was unfolded though. So you get the proper width. Because if it's all folded and you got to run a tractor or combine through there that's a little bit wider, you won't even notice. And it's like on some of the maps, they try really hard to adhere to the making the roads, you know, actually match when they do auto drive, which is fantastic. Excellent for realism. However, when you do that, if you have a narrowish road and you've got two big tractors or a combine or a harvester and a tractor or a truck driving going past each other, they'll collide. Oh, did not mean to do that. Sorry about that, chat. But yeah, they'll collide. And you'll get an object blocking notification, and it's just the most annoying thing ever. Because on those maps, I love that I don't have to set anything up. So I'm not going to change any of it. I'll go and fix it each time. But when I'm setting up myself, I like to make it to where it's going to be a lot wider. Just because it's safer to drive when you're taking a bunch of stuff. All those trees back there are going to have to be cleared out. Here we see. Do it this one. I'm gonna actually have this one do an I just want to see. I did not set this field up myself. I just kind of drew it and was like, we'll make that work in a minute. I'm going to create a job really quick. Open close 10.8. Don't do a headland on this one because we don't need it. And do a spiral pattern this time. Nope. For plowing, just go ahead and do up down. All right. And start the job, dude. I'm gonna have to cut out all these trees that are here. I know this is gonna be in the way. Give me one tree row. I may honestly wait on the rest of to pull the rest of it for now. Just because if I wait, say 5 minutes, I guarantee you that tractor will hit a tree and be blocked. I'll get the little blocked by object thing up here in the courseplay bar over here. And then I'll have to go fix it, which that'll honestly be the easiest way to do it, if you ask me. But for now, I'll load this. I mean, I can pull a small implement behind here. Ooh. My PC is not happy about something right now. Let's what's going on? One of our resources spike through the roof. Oh. Okay, so actually not the things I thought it would have been. Okay. Wild. I didn't mean to, or did get out. And I can drive up here. So I do think I have it set to island bypassing. That may be a problem. That might be a problem with island bypassing on. It might just go around all the trees. Also, looks like the plow's not even being. There we go. Pulling the plow behind him? Oh, I need to H F1. I don't have it to where it can build plots yet. There we go. Now it's set up. Hopefully that'll work. If not, I'll have to manually do it, which no biggie. This is going to be in the way. Could just cut and clear, but probably just every dollar counts right now, so we're gonna have to make as much as we can as fast as we not even as fast. It's taking a sweet time to tick up, and we're gonna let it tick up slowly. But I also like, I get it. You gotta have the gonna nope. All right, fine. Then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it. Yeah, auto adjust the width for me, please. Enable the guidance, snap to terrain. Show me the line. All I need to set is alright. Let me check some stuff real quick. Again, keybinds are weird sometimes. Passing. The lines are not being shown for some reason. Oh yeah. To 90 or close to 90 as we can. Oh, no, go to 87. Load a path first. Okay, sure I do. Stay on. Okay. We're gonna have to do it the hardcore way. Of just raw dog the shit out of that field on there. Go as far as we want to go with the field and then turn back at a very poor variance. Pick that up. And again, we're just gonna get the plow over. Drive partially in what we did. Make it work right. As long as they 70, we should be good. It also should not be requiring me to load a track. I don't like that it's requiring me to load a track in to use it. I'm creating the fields off stop, so like kind of an annoyance, but it'll do. Yeah, I won't build properly. That up really quick, so to that. I'll clean it up in the editor in a minute, but I want to get the Basically, that's going to be the start. Yep, and again, not being able to use, because I don't wonder if I can set up a line method, A plus direction. Find the spot to perfectly we're hitting the 2.5 hour mark here. I am probably about to take a quick break, everybody. Maybe 5 minutes. Got some. Roommate brought some food. I'm not gonna eat that food in a minute. Got the. I ate the stuff that was gonna be like not good reheated. The fish and everything else is like. And nice long fields. Offset. Okay. If it would actually. Wheat fields, right? From. Yeah. Grain. Field 1. A cluster. Oh, I just renamed a field. Then well, it doesn't matter. I'll fix that field later. It wouldn't let me do it a second ago, but what? Whatever. Okay, that's gonna be renamed field 2 then. Back where it was. Let me load grain mill 2. Sweet. That's cool. Let me set the track up then. Degrees will be 90. Okay. There. Now I can actually get it to do right. Oh, I did not mean to drop that. And of course it's gonna make it go back to that, which is fine. Only throws off the offset a lot. So I have to make the field. Small piece of me wants to turn off periodic plowing. Go grab the cultivator. In fact, I have a plan. Grab the cultivator. I'm gonna make the cultivator plow it. Also, got all the trees. All right. Not that far from where you need to be, so we'll drive you over real quick. And it looks like we're dropping half the frames. Again. Grand. Thanks, Potato PC. That's actually done me really well. Oh, and I just realized how far over. I need to adjust that overlay a little bit on the. I got a little bit of overhang right there. But yeah, I need to not run into my tedder or windrower rather. Yeah, I need to. Computer's definitely been good to me, but I need to fix that. I just noticed it and it's gonna bother me now that I can, you know, that's the overlay not being quite where I need to be on the webcam. But we'll fix it. We will fix it. Small things every time. I also got kind of used to not using the camera on the mouse as much because it just made it seem it's far easier without that. Go ahead and set this field the rest of the way up. And why? The right spot. Alt L. Not gonna use that guidance set because it's in the wrong spot. Also, I need to actually hold up. Need to adjust something else really quick. Auto width. Have to go fix that in a minute. Doing it with the cultivator. Not as add a little extra work. But you have to go do and do the second. You don't have to do the second plow that I'm doing, but I want to fix it so that I can just run the AI worker through here and not have to contend with all of that. So before we circle back, we're gonna go ahead and get this really quick. Yeah, I'm about to have to get up for a few minutes for sure. I want to finish this field out, but may not have it in me right now. The good news is though, if I plow this field out properly, clean it up a little bit in the editor, landscape editor, and do that, and then I can basically just set the other field up to do its thing. But we're about to get to the end of this day. Probably end the day here at 1900, so 7 p.m. game time, which is still an entire over hour away, so just about. But yeah, I think three hours will be enough today for me, and I'll just continue on with the playthrough again tomorrow when I get home from work, maybe. Because yeah, it is 6:30. I probably won't play again tonight. Or if I do, I'll just be playing offline and not on this map. This is a stream only map for right now. I like to kind of keep it that way just for I'm gonna go to the end here. I'm just gonna make a quick adjustment to my strat. Thing here, get the end set up so I can then set the rest of it. Yeah, I think 3 hours will be good. 3 hours will be a good stream time today. Be a little longer than my other ones, about an hour longer. That'll definitely. Oh yeah, I actually did pretty good on setting this one up. I wanted that wider working width for sure. Way too long to have to set it up properly. And also not setting the field up was kind of a bad call on my part, but now I've set it up right, so. Didn't mean to do all. Hit the wrong buttons. Lighten everything up for no reason. Once again, I want to give a shout out to Chill Pop Music for the or Chill Hop Music. Keeps saying Chill Pop or something. Chill Hop. A lot better as pop. For the awesome music. Finally got it to do right today, so we've had music for stream that you guys could hear, not just me, because messed up and didn't put source in properly. But is definitely a chill, relaxing vibe to play to. All right, I have to go back and fix that little bit down. Well, actually, no. If it's part of the field, not necessarily. Fix these up really quick. Or do I actually? I'll have to actually see what the field draws in. that one. Yeah, I don't really want to extend it too much further than that. Going that way for sure, but not that way. That way the field's mostly set. I can kind of come through now and clean it up a bit before I send the plow through there. Start off by dropping this off in the path. Have to be in. Logs up. I think those are the only two that might have actually been. I don't even know for sure because quite care to set it up. Oh, and let's also go turn off that new field mode here before I go any farther. Let's clean this up a bit. Landscaping, painting, grass. Did it again. Slightly moved too much and got what I didn't want off of there. There. One more square. It'll let me. I'm not worried at all about the sides looking a little rough. They'll fix up later. No. When to. Over here. Let me edit that. This is the way to do it. Okay. Always want me to do waypoints, not what I wanted to do at all. Complete the field. Yep, we'll rename it in a second. There. Just to the outside of it. Outside. Side and right there. Rename that one now. Grain mill field. Now I can get in here. I can create a job. There. Let it just go ahead and plow that field for me. And of course, not a tacit endorsement, but I do need a nicotine break soon. So I will definitely be ending the stream in about 15 minutes. So if we can get this field out of the way, at least plowed, I can do the rest of it tomorrow. I'll end the day. My guy, why are you starting way back there? What is going on here? Did it put it? Why? What is going on? Why is it saying my field starts way back here when it does not? Well, so it wouldn't do it right a minute ago, but it'll do it right now. Oh, and it's gonna do proper. Not really. It's gonna do a bad 270. Um, and it's gonna plow into this more. Love it. Okay. Which means let me get out. Am I gonna be able to see where it ends at? No. But it ends somewhere over here, so it's gonna make this a much larger field than I anticipated. But that's quite alright, because just means that I'll have more to do with it later. Alright, now. The whole point of this. Right here. Drop this. Drop you over here right next to the grain mill so you're not in the way of anything but the blades of the fan, obviously, the mill. You're going to go over here too because I don't need you just yet. Also turn you that way. Cut these limbs. Big cut through there. Right. Might get us. We'll cut right through there. Cut those out of the way. Like Carmen may be streaming in a moment. I might just send the raid over to the Gravy Baby channel today. Get you guys some the people that some of the other people I watch go. We can all just expand a bit. Do right, and then whole thing. That'll work. The point of that was so I could just load these in. Alright, it didn't like that. Like that one bit, so see what's up with that really. I have a feeling this field over here is going to be way bigger than I anticipated. Okay with that. Also, now that I'm in a spot where I can actually kind of foresee streaming working a little better, I may also start doing what I was going to do years ago and do some streams for my nephew. Jurassic Park World, things like that. They would love that. And give them a chance to see me outside of me having to drive over there once every 6 or 8 weeks before I get a chance to. That down. Not happy and ever. Take all of them out. Whatever. Here now. Let's get the pickup truck and do this, honestly. Gator. I also hope I actually cut these in the proper length, but got time for all. Yeah, I'm also thinking about it now that I'm thinking about swapping over to or showing the gravy baby. Trading over to that channel in a bit is DJ is not going to be on there, but Carmen will be on goat farming at some point, maybe. You don't fall off. Perfect. Much better if it wasn't. That's all right. Now let's see. Now, one of these logs is sticking down where it shouldn't be. I think I'm unable to turn them right there. That'll work. Jump over there in a few minutes because 3 hours has hit, my guys. It's been a pleasure today. I had some really cool people come through chat. Oh, that was kind of nice. Daisy, if you're still there, I haven't forgotten. I will think about you later on when it comes to getting artwork done. All that stuff. A little extra coming in here. Now we got 4 of these. Alrighty. So we're gonna do this number here. Then we're gonna load around real quick. Load these up. Auto load those. Run these to the shop sell point because yeah, it's 6 on here. down. Bad, my bad. Okay, you're gonna go to here. Right, dip out for the night. Because that sounds like a good call. You'll see how this field's going, see why it's so much bigger than I meant for it to be. Probably because I drew on the, I probably put the grass where I shouldn't have put the grass, and I drew the field around it better. That or that or the AI just had him start way back there for no reason. Is what it seems like may have been the case. It just started him way off. He's almost done now. Yeah. Done at this point. So with him being done, yep. Their lights come on. It's time for us to. Ooh, gonna be able to make the field. Yes, he's gonna make the field proper. This means I got to clean up this front end. I'll take the folded one. Take it on home and drop. Also love that I said I was gonna stop streaming an hour ago and didn't. I'm actually having quite a bit of fun. It may not seem it, but yeah, this is actually it's just relaxing. That's all this is relaxation. And then hitting trees randomly because you don't pay attention to where you're going because you're looking at your camera and not at your where you're moving to. Unfold this again so I can drop it here. And then what I'm gonna do, drop you. I'm gonna go pick up the cultivator and bring it back. Then I guess have any liquid fertilizer that I can put in here yet. I don't have a sprayer for it yet. That's probably the next purchase. Going to be, because right now logging is doing a pretty good investment strat for us. So here's what we're gonna do. Just to make sure this actually does right. Let me, guys. Yeah, that's the position you're gonna work. Okay. Start the job there. Just get the cultivator up on that so it can actually smooth these edges out for me. There. That way it might fix those edges up. And great. Doesn't, then also great. I get to fix that later. And yes, definitely changing to a 5x speed was the move. All this wood. Yeah. 17 grand's pretty good for the amounts there. You actually need to go not there. but grain mill on the farm now. Next location for and healing. Got a headland up. Hope not. Okay, I'll have to clean that end up later, but that's fine. And now $65,000. What we're gonna do for that is we're gonna pay off. How much is it gonna cost to pay off the plow? 29,000. We will go ahead and purchase the plow. We will hold off on the baler because it's still only 58. We can go that next for sure. Do that tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet, though. We'll find out. Okay. And this isn't going anywhere yet. That's not gonna go. It's gonna get turned off. Just a regular trailer. And that's a forage wagon. Why I decided to buy this? Oh, I was hauling lime in it. That's right. And then just said whatever to that. Wasn't cool. There's seeds in here. That's what's in here now is planters are. I want to let this finish running off. I kind of also don't particularly care to, so at this point, because it can be finished tomorrow. But oh, I found an issue I gotta fix really quick, and it's because of that right there. I don't want to have to loop all the way around to get back to that. Start from like right here. Putting the thing I shouldn't be doing it in, but fine. In fact, let me not use this tractor for this. I'll use JCB on this.
Beautiful.
2 hours ago. I've been there. Okay, so we're gonna come over here to the main road. Start. Doesn't really matter. We can start recording from there. I'll just adjust out it does in a minute, but bring these all the way to here. Probably on one more. Perfect. All right.
Beautiful.
Those two can almost overlap. I don't really mind. Down here, I want to adjust this a little bit better because that just looked. That. Oh. I did not mean to do that. Go down here and click on this one again. Waypoint. I don't like that at all. Yeah, it's doing weird stuff. So, um, let me just, for one, let's connect that where it needs to go. Get off of it. Okay. This one, we're going to follow this little wire. All right. You know what? Delete that waypoint. How? Okay. Connect there. Wrong way. I meant to do it that way. That's a two-way technically now. Delete these up here though. Wild how much that actually helps out lighting. Okay. Let me just delete the waypoint. Oh, like almost set. Say almost because it is almost. There we go. That will connect to there. That'll connect to there. And that'll connect to there. I don't want that to be. There we go. And that is more or less set up for autoplay or auto drive again. So over here, turn you down. Then we be calling it a night, everyone. So make sure this is over here I wanted at. Good. Cultivator's nearly done, but he'll be fine. We're gonna go change the day, save it, and call it a night, guys. So here to the point, or save point rather. All right. Well, everyone, let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and end the day real quick. We'll sleep till 8, and that'll be the end of it for the night. Thank you all for watching. Very nice being here with you, and I will see you in the next one. All right. Good night, everybody. There's that sleep. All right, all our money's gone. Sweetness. And I'll see you all next time.